Hey everybody, Andy Nelson. So one of the best ways or best methods you can use to strengthen your trademark rights is to use them consistently. So I know a lot of people are tinkering around with their names. Sometimes they've got a name without an S on the end. Sometimes they add an S, sometimes they add an apostrophe S, or they may have a logo and they tweak it here and there, and they're constantly evolving. And the thing is, when you do that, and I get it, you have to do it to kind of test the market a little bit at times, but it's very hard for a consumer to make an association with a symbol, again, be it a slogan, a name, a logo, or whatever, something distinctive, to make a firm association between that and your brand if there's no consistency. So again, there may be some market tweaking, etc., but once you kind of settle in on the symbol or symbols of your brand, you really want to make sure you're using it consistently to build that association with your consumer. And what that does is, from the legal side, is build trademark rights. It builds those trademark rights. I'm going to give you a great example. So I just got, some of you may know that I love to circulate in the military community. I was in the Army myself at one point, and so I like to patronize a lot of veteran-owned brands. So one product I just got today is a grouping of products from a company called Veterans Q. It is a company that makes barbecue sauce and rubs. So I'm going to put up just two products. I got a bunch of products here, but what we have here, you got one of their sauces and you got one of their rubs. Now look, there's a lot of content on these labels, all sorts of information, but what is consistent? Look at the logo right down the middle. Veterans Q, you got the little stylized Q with the flames around it and all that, but if you look, it's a Q, right? It's right here, it's off on the barbecue sauce, it's kind of off on its own. And then right here on the rub, it is, overlaid on, that kind of the black circle with the word rub and all that. But nonetheless, even though there's a lot of content, there's a little combination, that sort of thing, you see consistently the Veterans Q logo, it pops, right? It stands out. So again, when you have, even though you're going to mix things up on products, when you have some consistency right down the middle like this, you're going to create that consumer association. And that's some marketing. You talk to marketing folks who are going to tell you all about that. And I'm not going to do that. But on the legal side, that builds trademark rights. So if you have somebody challenging you later, if someone's some competitor, what have you, and if your marks are just all over the place, if they're not consistent, if they're ever evolving, you could have some challenges, some trouble trying to establish your trademark rights. You say, hey, I've been using this trademark, a very identifiable thing that isn't moving all over the place, and showing where you've used it, how you've used it. And I've seen this happen in the past where people have just things all over the place. There's no one mark they've settled on. And so when it comes to dispute time, they have trouble enforcing their rights. So consistency, consistency, consistency. You see it right here. You see it right here. There's some differences because the products are different, but the mark itself is very consistent, has a very distinct commercial impression, and that helps strengthen your legal rights overall. If you have any questions about this video, drop me a note, leave a comment, and if someone might benefit from watching this video, please feel free to share it. Anyway, that's it. Until next time, see you soon. Thanks.